Well, joining us now with more on broken heart syndrome and coping with loss is psychologist Dr. Sheri Meyers. And doctor, losing a child certainly has to be the worst kind of grief in my estimation, but many of us are shocked to learn that you can actually die from it. What are some of the immediate health effects brought on by bereavement?
Well, there's such a release of stress hormones. And what happens is you can't sleep, you can't eat, your blood pressure shoots up, you're under a lot of stress, and your world feels surreal. And that is when the danger signs go up. You forget maybe to take the medications that you're on, and suddenly life begins to change. You either go really numb or you go into so much pain that you can't stand it.
Well, what are the stages of grief, and at what stage are you more likely to suffer the serious effects of broken heart syndrome?
The first stage of grief is denial. And in denial, you go numb. You can't believe it's happening. This can't be possible. You drive down the street and nothing feels real to you. Everything feels surreal. The next stage that happens when the numbness wears off is anger. How could this happen to me? Or we get angry at God, like, why is this happening to me? Or we get angry at the doctors who couldn't save this person we loved. And then we go into bargaining, which is something like guilt, like, oh, if only I had done this differently, did I love this person enough? What if I loved this person more? And then we go into depression, and that's where we start accepting, oh my God, this really happened, and the ouch of it. And the last stage is acceptance. We realize it's really happened. But it isn't linear. It takes time. And the most dangerous stage is in the beginning, where we are so hit with numbness that we don't care about life anymore, or we're so hit with so much pain that we just want to end the pain.
Well, although the advice is probably different for every individual, how can a parent cope with the loss of a child?
I don't think there's anything more painful than the loss of a child, but you've got to take care of yourself. You've got to reach out. It's not a time to go stoic. It's not a time to close down, even though that's what you may feel like you want to do. It's a time to surround yourself with friends, with family, to talk about it, to talk about the feelings, to eat, to take your medications, to take care of yourself, and to not make any big decisions until you settle down, until life settles down again.
Dr. Sheri Meyers, hey, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate your time, and have a happy New Year.
Thank you.
All right.